Alrighty, so at this point, we've gone through graphing, we've gone through substitution, and we've gone through elimination. So now you kind of get to pick and choose which one you prefer. I always tend to go the substitution route. That's usually the way that I prefer to solve them. So that's how I'm going to solve these two systems. But again, if you are comfortable with elimination or graphing, you're more than welcome to do so. We actually are going to handwrite these in your notes. If we have not already, we should have by now if I'm uploading this video. So here we go on the video. Number 1 says y equals, and then it has that system, negative 2x plus 5y equals 22, and then the x is isolated, x equals 5 over 2y minus 3. So I wanted to do these because I wanted you to see that the coefficients do not always have to be integers. They can be rational as well. But if you notice x is isolated, we are going to substitute. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do so. So I have what x is. If you're a color person, I recommend highlighting. You've got this whole situation here that you're going to put for your x. Oh, I made my paper crooked. I'm sorry. There we go. So let's do that. Negative 2 times 5 over 2y minus 3 plus 5y equals 22. So remind yourself of the purpose of why we did that. We were able to do that because I have a value for x. I was able to get rid of that x and make it to where I only had y's in my answer. Okay, so now I get to go through the don't call me after midnight strategy. I'm going to write that down. Don't call me after midnight, where I do have to distribute. I need to share this 2 to everything that's on the inside. So then negative 2 times 5 over 2 is going to create, let me get the right color here, negative 5 y. Negative 2 times negative 3 is going to create positive 6. Bring down that 5y equals 22. I'm done with this step. I do have things to combine. We are going to have the 5's combined. Ooh, let me get a different color here. Here we are, and here we are. Those are going to, if you've noticed, negative 5y, positive 5y, these are going to cancel. Those are 0 pairs. So then all I'm left with is 6 equals 22. Now going back to whenever we did equations, when it happened to where we had two constants equal to one another, we had to decide is the statement true or false. And in this case, 6 does not equal 22. Therefore, the answer to this system is no solution. That is that lazy mathematician way of writing no solution. So there are cases where there are no solutions. So I bet the gears are turning on this next one on what the possibility may be. I'm going to stick with the substitution method because, again, that is my preferred method, is substitution. I do recognize that the bottom one is easily changeable. I'm going to change it over here because I can divide everything by 3. And I'll be left with y equals 3x minus 4. So now I have something to put in the place of y. So we're going to do so. And there is like a gnat. What in the world? Oh, baby dropped my pen. Okay, sorry. I'm tripping over here, y'all. So I'm going to rewrite 3x minus, and then instead of y, put it in parentheses. Don't you forget them parentheses. Don't be lazy. 3x minus 4 equals 4. Perfect. So we've done that substitution piece. We've plugged in something else. Now I do still have to oh my gosh. I have to follow the rules of don't call me after midnight. I'm going to distribute. Let's see. I've got to distribute that negative sign. There we go. So that's going to go away. We're going to be left with 3x minus 3x plus 4 equals 4. Then we're going to combine the terms, this one and this one, but again, those are 0 pairs. Those are going to cancel out. Now I have 4 equals 4. Decide, is that a true statement? Does 4 equal 4? And it does. Therefore, this is an all real answer. So in cases, you will get sometimes no solution, meaning that the statement is not true. My variables canceled out. And then sometimes you'll get an answer where you'll get the same thing on both sides, making it an all reals or infinitely many solution. Okay, good luck. Bye.